let's directly start with our today's EVS1 period with our lesson number 10, getting to know India. Okay, so let's begin with our first map. As if you want to know India, the best thing which we have to do is studying map. So let's see our today's first map. And for this particular lesson, no children, you have to be ready with your textbook. Just open up page number 45 of your textbook. Okay, that map we have to study today. So there are certain questions which are asked just below that map on page number 45 of your textbook. So just open that page and we can study that map then. So here are some of the questions, and for each answer for each question we will see the map also. So which is the first question on that page, children? You have to name the mountains, which the major mountains, main mountains which we see in India. Okay, so let's find it out where we can have these mountains. Okay, so in this particular map, no, you will see the names of the major mountains in India. Yes, you know very well, it always starts with the Himalayan ranges, isn't it? So these are some of the names of main mountains which we see. Then Aravali range, Vindhya, Satpura, and of course, how could we forget our Western Ghats, Sahyadri mountains in Maharashtra, isn't it? And if you go towards the south, there are Nilgiri mountains, isn't it? Okay, and even the Girnar also. So these are the names of some of the important mountains which you see in India. Even in the answer also you can read out those names. See, Himalaya, Aravali, yes, Himalaya, Aravali, Sahyadri, Satpura, Nilgiri, Vindhya, and then Girnar. Okay, even in one map you can find out these names, children. See here, this particular map highlighted one, isn't it? So Himalaya in the north, main mountain, isn't it? Himalayan mountains, yes, Himalaya. Then of course the Vindhya range, and then Aravali range, isn't it? And then even Girnar range you can find out here, and then of course the Sahyadri, Western Ghats. Okay, so these are the names of some important mountains which you see in India. Okay, let's find out which are the other questions which is asked to you. Now next question which they have asked you, you have to name the hills which are found in the India. I hope you know the difference between mountains and hills. Hills are nothing but the small mountains, we can say, isn't it? Huge small hillocks, they are the hills. Okay, so which are the names of those important hills which we see? The names are, you know children, Mahadev, Harishchandra, Ajanta, and Maikala. Now let's find all these names on our map. You will get all the names here, okay, but you have to search here. We will see whether we can have here. So all the names you will find out here. Okay, yes, let's see. Ajanta range, that means the Ajanta hill, you can find out here. Then let's find out where we can have the other names also. Okay, so somewhere here you will get Mahadev hills. See, the name is here, Ajanta hill, Mahadev hill, and then you will get to see all the names here. Okay, so if you find here, no, you will get to see all the names. Even the Maikala range also, Maikala hills also. Okay, so you will get to see all the names here. Yes, but just we have to search here, so you will get all the names here. Fine. Okay, so these are the names of some of the hills. Yes. Okay, so again I repeat, Mahadev, Harishchandra, you will get all these names on the map. Okay, when you will highlight, no children, you will get all these names: Mahadev, Harishchandra, Ajanta, and Maikala. Now the third question which they have asked you is name of plateaus which you see. So names of the plateaus is what, children? Mewad, Malwa, Chota Nagpur, Telangana, and Karnataka and Maharashtra. So again on the map we will try to find out. Okay, so so here Chota Nagpur you can see here. Then yes, even here also you will get to see see the Marwad plateau. Same here, Mewad also you will get Marwad and see Marwar plateau, Mewad plateau, isn't it? And then here I think you will get the yes, the even the Maharashtra, Telangana, Karnataka plateau also you will get to see here. Okay, you will get all these names here, children. If you keep on searching on the map, no, you will get the names of all these plateau, the names of plateau you will get. Okay, even the Deccan Plateau, see the name of Deccan Plateau is written here. So like this you will get to see all the names. Okay, isn't it? Yes, Chota Nagpur here. Then I think here you will get to see all the names. See the Telangana Plateau, isn't it? And even the Karnataka Plateau also here. Okay, so you will get to see all the names here. Just have to keep on searching here, isn't it? Maharashtra Plateau, see Karnataka Plateau, isn't it? So like this you will get all the names of plateaus. So what are the plateaus, children? What is the meaning of plateaus? Plateaus is nothing but the plain land. No, uneven landforms, they are said to be the plateaus. In the lesson number 9 we saw the meaning of plateaus, children, if you remember. Different examples of landforms. So plateaus, like mountain is a different landform, forest is a different landform. Plateaus are what? They are the uneven landforms, isn't it? Somewhere you see the elevated portion of the land, somewhere you see only the flat land. They are said to be the plateaus. Okay, so let's go for the next question. Then rivers which originate from Himalaya and then meeting the Indus River. So we want the names of the rivers which actually originate, which actually comes from, which starts from Himalaya and finally they meet the Indus River. Indus is said to be the main river, isn't it? Big river. So which are the names of the rivers which finally meet into the Indus River? So let's find out the names here. So one of the map, again we will see. In this map it becomes clear, children. Okay, I will try to show. So if it is possible, I will try to show you here. This is the Indus River. Okay, children, and these are the other rivers which joins into the, or which meet into the Indus River. It is Jhelum, then Chenab, Satluj, Ravi and Bias. Okay, so these are the names which starts from the Himalayas and then finally go into the Indus River. Again I repeat, it is Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Bias, Satluj. Okay, Jhelum, Ravi, Bias, Chenab, Bias, Satluj. So all these rivers, they meet into the Indus River. Okay, see I have written the names here. Okay, so it is, see, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Bias, Satluj. These all flow from and what is the direction of their flow, children? They flow from east to west. Okay, they will always flow from east to west. The next question which they have asked you, we have to name the major rivers which flow into the Coromandel coast. Okay, which are those rivers, children? It is Kaveri, Krishna and Godavari. The rivers which, main rivers, we want the names of main rivers which flow into the Coromandel coast. Now let's first see which is the Coromandel coast. Now here see, this is the Coromandel coast. This whole part of the south, it is said to be the Coromandel coast. This is the Malabar coast and this is the Coromandel coast. But which are the names of main rivers which flow? So it is what, children? Krishna, Kaveri and Godavari. So Krishna river and then Kaveri river and the Godavari river. I think somewhere you will see the name of Godavari river also. Yes, Godavari. So these three rivers, they meet into the Coromandel coast. They finally go into the Coromandel coast. Okay, let's find out what more is written. Which next question? Now which is the direction of the slope of the land of different rivers? They have asked you the direction of slope of the land. Okay, what is the slope of the land, children? Slope, I hope you know the meaning of slope. We can say in Marathi we say the utarnara jo bhag asto, घसरणारा भाग, isn't it? Slope of the land, isn't it? So the slope of the land of what, children? River basin. What is the meaning of river basin? The area, the fertile area which forms, or the area which is near, the land which is near to the river, that is said to be the river basin. Okay, so what is the direction of that slope of the land or river basin of river Narmada? It is from east to west. For Vainaganga, it is north to south. For Ganga, Godavari and Kaveri, it is from west to east. Okay, so this is the direction of flow. So you will have to find out the names of these rivers and then you can know the direction of their flow. But remember this, the direction of the flow or the direction of slope of the river basin of these rivers. Okay, again I repeat, Narmada river basin, it is from east to west, and then for Vainaganga it is north to south, and for Ganga, Godavari and Kaveri it is from west to east. The next question, the names of lakes which you see on the map. Okay, the names of famous lakes. So let's try to find out on the map. I am enlarging the map, but you will have to, when you will see into your textbook, no, you will find all these names. Okay, just search in your textbook very carefully the names of all these important lakes. Like here some it is written, see, Chilka Lake, isn't it? Then this Pulikat Lake, this Koleru Lake. So like this you will get the names of these lakes, famous lake. Then I think in Maharashtra you will see the Lonar Lake also. We'll just try to find out here whether we can see or whether we can find out here. Okay, see here the names of the hills are also shown, na? Mahadev Hills, this is Harishchandra Hill, isn't it? Like this we'll try to find out the names of lakes. Okay, so we will have to just keep on searching here. Yes, let's see, even the Lonar Lake also is there. So we'll just have to keep on searching here. Yes, here see Lonar Lake, isn't it? So like this you can find out the names of important lakes. Fine. Okay, just keep on searching here, children. So again I repeat the names of important lakes which you see. It is what? The names of important lakes: Sambar, Lonar, then Pulikat, Chilka, and then Koleru. Okay. So the next question which they have asked you, the names of gulfs and the direction of its flow. Now let's first find out what is the meaning of gulf. So which important gulfs are there which you see on the Indian maps? See, you can see here Gulf. Okay, so what speciality or what particular thing you notice about the Gulf, children? So this is all ocean water, isn't it? But you can see this ocean water, no, it goes deep into the land mass, it goes deep into the land, isn't it? So this is a narrow portion of the land which goes inside the land. This is called Gulf, children. Okay, this is a narrow part of water, we can say this is the narrow part of ocean. This ocean water or sea water goes like this inside the land. Here also see the narrow portion of the water which goes deep inside. These are called gulfs. So what three gulfs you have on the Indian map? See, two of such important gulfs. This is Gulf of Kutch and Gulf of Khambat and Gulf of Mannar. These three gulfs you see on the Indian or in the Indian subcontinent. Okay, Gulf of Kutch, again I repeat, Gulf of Khambat and Gulf of Mannar. So particularly Gulf of Kutch and Gulf of Khambat you will see towards the western part of India, and Gulf of Mannar, no, you will see, children, in the southern part of India. If it is possible, I will show you on the map. Gulf of Mannar, you will see. See, this is Gulf of Mannar, you will see in the southern part, isn't it? Gulf of Kutch, I will try to show you here. Yes, see Gulf of Kutch, isn't it? You will see in the western part. Even the Gulf of Khambat also you will see in the western part of India. Okay, so like this you have three gulfs in the India: Gulf of Kutch, Gulf of Khambat towards the western part of India, and Gulf of Mannar towards the southern part of India. Okay, I hope you now have understood the meaning of Gulf, children. This is nothing but the small narrow portion of the sea water or ocean water, narrow portion of water which goes deep into the land, which goes deep inside the land. This is called Gulf. What is the next question which they have asked you? Water bodies which surrounds the three sides of India, and also you have to name its direction. Okay, so let's see, India is surrounded by which three main water bodies? It's very clear. India is surrounded by three major water bodies. It is Arabian Sea, then Bay of Bengal, and then Indian Ocean. Okay, again I repeat, it is Arabian Sea, then Bay of Bengal, and Indian Ocean. But what is its direction? Arabian Sea, it is towards the western part of India, Bay of Bengal towards the east, and Indian Ocean is towards the southern part of India. This is its direction. Then let's see which is the next question which they have asked you. you have to name the you have to name some of the smaller islands which you see in Lakshadweep and then Andaman and Nicobar Island. Okay, so you have to just name a few those small islands in Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar Island. So let's just see which are those names. Again in this map it becomes very clear. Now first we have to see in the Lakshadweep island. So this is the Lakshadweep island and you have to name the small islands. So these are some of the names like Kavarati, Chettalat, then Kilton. So these are the names here. Even in your textbook also these names are there. So don't worry. Even these names are new to you, know. All these names are there in your textbook. See, these are the names of all those smaller islands which you see in the Lakshadweep island. Minicoy, Kavarati, then Chettalat, Minicoy, and then Kilton. So these are the names of some small islands which you see in the Lakshadweep island. Then what they have asked you? They have asked you the names of some smaller islands which you see in the Andaman and Nicobar island. Okay, so let's find out Andaman and Nicobar island here. Okay, I will try to, yes, here. So this is the Andaman and Nicobar island, and here you can find out all these names. See, all those names are here, smaller islands, isn't it? Port Blair, isn't it? And then even the Car Nicobar, these are some of the names. Barren, see, Barren. So these are the names of some smaller islands which you find here. Okay, so these are the names of smaller islands which you see in the Andaman and Nicobar island. Okay children, this thing is clear to you or not? Okay, then what is the next question which they have asked you? Very simple one. They have asked you that which river basin is located in the northern plain of India. So which is the main river basin, main river which flows in the northern part of India? So it's very obvious which is the famous or the main river which is towards the northern part of India. It is the Ganga river basin, children, because as it originates in Himalaya, no, Ganga river. So which is the main river basin which you find in the northern part of India? It is the Ganga river basin. This map is clear to you or not, children? Okay, because in the next Zoom meeting also we are going to discuss the same thing, but you know, as I have enlarged it in the video also, no, you can find out all these names, all the answers of all the questions on page number 45. Now just try to find it out on this page. Okay, so this is all your today's period. But what is your today's homework now? You have to write down all these questions which are there on page number 45. So what you will first do, on one page you will paste the xerox of this map which is there on page number 45, and just below on the other side of this map, or on another page, you will start writing all the questions which are there on page number 45, and these are the answers of all those questions. Okay, so you will not only write down the questions as well as answers of this map on page number 45, but you will also have the xerox of this map, and you will paste that xerox on one page, and you will first find out all these names on this map. You will search and then you will write. Okay, so this is your today's homework. So I want all these answers for the map of page number 45 along with the xerox copy of that map to be pasted, and I want all these answers in your notebook today without fail. This is what your today's homework, children. Okay, so that's all for your today's lesson. We will again continue with the same lesson in the next period with the new map. Okay, so till then, bye to all of you.